Hey, Meredith.
Hey.
What's up?
Chicken butt? I'm good. I'm busy, and I'm tired. And I wanted to ask something.
Oh, okay. I think we forgot to introduce ourselves,
Oh,
though.
fuck. Hey, I'm Meredith.
I'm Kimberly.
We're
Mildly thriving.
proving every day how mild we are. No. So, it's been a long time since I've had to get clothes altered. Have you been to a tailor recently?
I literally never do that.
Cool, me neither. But
Oh.
I somewhat recently, within the last year, had to get a bridesmaid's dress altered. Mm-hmm. And it was so expensive. And I was like, is it me?
Can you just Velcro that?
Getting it tailored cost almost as much as the dress.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that normal? And some people said yes, some people said no.
I feel like that is. I remember getting a bridesmaid's dress, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I'm sorry, continue whatever you were saying.
And I remember buying the dress and being like, cool, like, that's it, check that box. And then she's like, oh, no, you need to get it, like, fitted. And I was like, oh, okay. So I took it to the tailor, and they did a couple things to it. And it was, I think it cost almost as much as the dress. And I was like, I just graduated from high school.
This is not in my budget. The dress wasn't in my budget.
I don't even have a budget.
Yeah. Well, I'm too short for everything. And so I finally decided that I'm going to start taking things that I buy to a tailor, because instead of just like destroying them or just being stubborn about it. So I ended up taking that red skirt that I wore to the comedy show.
Cute, yeah.
And some pants that I bought from the same place, but that are like the same like soft material. And the dress isn't hemmed, it's cut at the bottom. And so she has to cut it, which is fine, but the pants have to be hemmed. And that was still, for 2 items, $66. And I was like, again, I feel like I'm spending as much as I did on the goddamn pants.
Yeah.
And so I was like, is it me? Or am I just being cheap?
I think things are very expensive. And I think, well, I used to shop at Target. Now I don't really buy new clothes. So I have a pair of jeans that I need to get tailored. And now I'm definitely not going to get them tailored. I'm just going to keep wearing them with heels.
I think, see, that's what I was doing. But the pants were just too long to even do that for me. So I was like, no, I'm doing something about it. I think jeans are cheaper. I think it's a much easier thing to do. I think it's this linen material that is complicated. But that brought me to a different topic, because I just had to buy bras. And I finally just bought some bras on Amazon instead of going to Victoria's Secret and spending an arm and a leg. But I've been wearing the same old trusty, old reliable forever. And like, she's seen better days.
She's shot.
Yeah. So I was like, I need to get something else. And I just wanted to bring this up because I wanted to know if anyone else does this. It's amazing to me that I can justify spending $30 on DoorDash or $100 on a meal out for 2 and like not bat an eye. But the idea of spending $30 on a new bra is something that I won't do. Like, I will keep the same bras forever. And
where are you getting $30 bras?
What do you mean?
Like, where did you find like $30 bra?
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, what I'm wondering is, where did you find a $30 bra? Like, I don't know. I feel like every time I go to Victoria's Secret, they're like, this bra is $50.
Well, yeah, that too. Like, the ones I have are Victoria's Secret, but I've had them for an amount of time that I'm not willing to admit to you. But the ones I got on Amazon were like $25.99 or something stupid. And even that, see, I was like, oh, God, I don't want to buy that.
Yeah, but I don't, because it's not a fun thing to purchase.
Yeah.
But it's an important thing, because it is like a comfort thing.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's just weird. It's just one of those things to me that's always been like, I will wait until the absolute last minute to replace a bra. But DoorDash, no problem.
I don't use DoorDash.
Okay, well, I am taking a break from it because it's expensive as fuck.
Yeah,
and remember, we talked about I'm being better with my money.
Anyways, I'm proud of you.
I just wanted to get anyone else's opinion on that so we can talk about whatever it is we're actually here to talk about.
Okay, wow. Why are you yelling at me?
I have DoorDash, you have Target. It's okay, we all have our things.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry. Tell me why we're really here today.
Well, have I told you about my Lord and Savior?
Ryan Reynolds?
No, Josh.
Oh.
I actually have a really funny story about...
Please tell me.
So Josh and his brother and I started a business, and so we needed a new bank account. And so Josh went and created the bank account, and it has all 3 of our names on it. But in order to like finalize it, his brother and I had to go into the bank and like meet with the banker. I have a different last name, but they have the same last name. And so the banker was like, well, what's your guys' connection to Josh? And I just said, he's our Lord and Savior. And the guy kind of looked at me, and then Matt looked at me, Josh's brother, and he like nods, and then he's like, yeah.
I'm going to go along with that.
I was like, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So it was funny.
See, when I first met you, I did have a hard time. You have a very deadpan, like, dry sense of humor in a good way, but
yeah, I'm hilarious.
You are very hilarious. Thanks. But I got caught off guard meeting you for the first time, being like, I can't tell if she's being serious with me or not. And it took a couple of hangouts to be like, oh yeah, she's fucking around with me.
Yeah, no, I get that a lot. People are like, I can't read you, and I'm like, I'm not a book.
Yeah. I'm not here for you, bitch.
So Meredith.
Yes.
Today's topic is strangers don't pay your bills. So why do you care what they think?
Story of my fucking life.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be necessarily strangers pay your bills, but strangers don't live your life. They don't live in your head. They don't love you. They don't know you.
They're never going to see you again. So if you shit your pants somewhere, it's going to be totally fine.
Exactly. But that is something that causes me a lot of anxiety.
Me too.
I'm very worried about when my day comes.
We should have just called the podcast When Will We Shit Our Pants? It comes up every time.
It does, yeah.
If anyone wants to know, it also comes up in our daily lives.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'll send her a text. Did you shit your pants today? I was like, not yet.
I'm sorry, can I say one more side note and then we can move on?
Yeah.
When I was in Vegas with Boat Guy, he told me a story about standing in the line at Starbucks before I got there, and the group of girls in front of him was having a conversation about their morning, and one of the girls was like, has any of y'all shit yet? And he like had to try so hard not to laugh. And I was like, in case you're wondering, those are the real conversations that are being had on girls' trips. And he's like, so it's not all pillow fights and sexy talk? And I was like, no, it's who has or has not shit.
Yeah, and it's like a legitimate conversation in the morning of like, have you pooped yet?
Yeah.
No, okay, like, so you're not ready to go yet?
Yeah.
It's like, I've got to shower, I've got to put on makeup, I've got to get dressed, and I've got to take a shit. Like, I have to do all of those things. Not necessarily in that order. Preferably you'd shit for, and you got to eat. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. But I'm sorry. I ruined his picture-perfect image of what a girl's trip must be like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, carry on. Who's paying my bills?
You are.
Damn it.
Not me.
Fuck.
Okay. Did you know that when we were considering starting this podcast, I had this concern, like, oh, what if they judge me?
I still have that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still have it, but, like, I almost let it stop me from, like, participating, right?
Okay.
My fear was that someone that I went to high school with would make, like, some snide comment behind my back when I share that I started this podcast on social media. It's, like, a very specific scenario.
That is a specific scenario.
That I was like, this could happen if I start this podcast. They could judge me.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. They're just, like, this generic person I went to high school with. And it's like, why do I care?
I don't know, but I've also been in the same boat, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit it. But I felt like every time I told someone about it, just in general, I had to justify my reasoning. It almost felt like I was embarrassed. I feel like I had to explain, like, I'm not trying to get famous, and I'm not trying to, like, blow up. I think this is a cool outlet or avenue for us to get to talk about things that we care about, or just vent, or like it's a reason for us to get to come together and have fun conversations. And if someone else wants to be a part of that too, that's awesome. And I loved that idea. But then like I just kept thinking every time I explained this to someone, they'd be like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
yeah,
this is stupid.
We just had this conversation before we started recording. You were like, I'm just not into my topic.
Yeah.
And I was like, then we're not going to talk about it. Like, talk about what you want. I'll come and talk about what I want when it's my episode to host, and you talk about what you want. And if it works, then great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But we're doing this podcast because we're enjoying it. And if we're not enjoying it, then why are we doing it?
Yeah. Thank you. I needed that.
Yeah.
Man, high five again. Fuck
yeah. Okay, so today I want to chat about why we care so much what other people think about the things that we do or that we don't do, because they're not paying my bills, they're not living my life, they're not in my life, They're just other people. And sometimes they are people in your life, but they're not navigating ups and downs with me. They're not people that I would call in a crisis. Like, they're just strangers. If we all care what people think, even subconsciously, how do we start noticing when it's actually running our life versus a thing that we're just aware of? So,
I don't know. That's tough. Are you asking me genuinely, or are you just open-ending that?
Yeah, I think it's more of an open-ended question. If you have an answer to it, then please share your wisdom.
No, I think I just have, like, moments that feel better than others. I feel like I'm constantly worried about what people think, or, you know, like the grabbing your change and putting it back in your wallet fast enough at the cashier, or like grabbing your bag down from the overhead bin on an airplane. God, that's why are these such stressful situations? I'm never going to see these people again, but I care so much. And I had a moment at the airport the last time I went where, like, I hadn't eaten anything and I was stressed and I was, like, looking for my gate, and I realized that I ended up in an area that there wasn't going to be any food, and I had a long time to wait for my flight. I had to, like, walk down this really long ramp, and there's, like, an area of people sitting, and I was the only one walking, and I was like, all of these people are watching me right now.
Of course they are. That's the only thing they were doing.
Yes, that's the only thing they're paying attention to. And then I remembered the video that you sent me that was like, you know, being delusionally confident for a certain amount of time, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I am just going to pretend. I'm like going to stand tall. I'm going to have good posture, and I'm going to pretend like I don't give a shit what I look like, and I'm confident, and if I get down there and I don't find anything that I want to eat, then I'm going to walk right back up, and nobody's going to judge me for walking to the wrong area of the airport. Like, why would I even think that anybody's paying attention to that? But I had that moment of, like, stop caring. You're an idiot.
Yeah. Hot girls don't care.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's funny that you mentioned that, because I have a whole list of sneaky ways that we are influenced or that we're afraid of being judged that we may not actually realized, or realize, not realized. English is hard. It's my only language, so I struggle with it. Okay. Here are some examples of ways that we are afraid of being judged.
I bet I meet every single one.
There's one in here that I was going to highlight and be like,
Meredith. Shit. Is it apologizes all the time?
Why did you steal my thunder?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Damn it! You set me up for that.
I wasn't even trying.
That's how ingrained it is. Anybody out there who ever gets told to stop saying sorry so much, you're my people. You're my people. Okay, anyways, please start your list.
Okay, so here's my list. Second, wardrobe syndrome. So, clothes that you own that are for, like, being seen, not because you love them, or you're following trends that you don't actually like.
Oh, that's weird. I feel like mine's the opposite.
So you have clothes for not being seen?
No, like you're saying, like, you have clothes for being seen, but they're not clothes you actually like. I like loud patterns. I like bright colors. I like weird shit. But I don't like being the center of attention. And I get nervous about wearing those things because I don't want to be looked at. I don't want people to pay attention to me because I am being self-conscious, but I love the weird, loud stuff. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wear the bright red skirt with the tigers on it.
And it was so cute.
Thank you.
Another sneaky way is editing your opinions in a conversation so that you sound smarter or cooler or, like, less intense, or you want to kind of fit in.
Never done that before.
Another...
Sorry.
Another might be pausing before you post or not posting at all so that you don't come off as, like, too much or cringe or braggy or trying too hard or whatever. You might be afraid of other people's reactions. Over apologizing. So not from guilt, but to seem likable or non-threatening.
Yeah, I'd see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody wants people to like them, and I am 100% guilty of that.
That's okay.
Please don't hate me. I just don't want anybody to be mad at me. It's like that meme with Alice in Wonderland. It's like, we're all mad here. And she's like, at me?
Is it me, Jesus? Yes. Yes, it is you. Another sneaky way is pursuing goals. So your job, your body, your lifestyle.
Your podcast.
Yeah, your podcast, but doing them because they sound impressive, or you go somewhere because it's photo worthy, or you have a goal, not because it's something that you're interested in or you want or you care about it. You're doing it because either that's what you've been kind of conditioned to believe, or you want to meet a goal that society has set or whatever.
Okay.
On the flip side, allowing someone's judgment to influence you to not do something that you're actually interested in. Like my example about the podcast, like being judged for doing this.
Yeah. I still stand by it. Okay. I was going to say, I don't care if anyone listens. I mean, I think it would be fun, but
yeah,
I'm still, like, the motivation for this was just, like, it's a fun excuse to get together and have quality conversations and hopefully make some connections with other people that are on the same page.
Yeah. I'm having fun with it. So another sneaky way is curating your home or your hobbies or your relationship, almost making them into a brand so that you can put them on Instagram. Hesitating to try something new, like dancing or public speaking or traveling by yourself or walking to the food court at the airport because you're afraid that like people are watching you.
Oh. Feels ridiculous when I say it out loud, but it's so real.
It is absolutely ridiculous, but we're all doing it.
Ugh.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so another one is smiling to seem like you're nice.
I actually don't know if I do that because I think my face gives away my emotions, and I don't think that I do a good job of hiding that. I have to try really hard to hide that. So
you always just like smiling at me? Okay, now you're freaking me out. Okay, so laughing when it's not funny, not correcting someone when they're wrong, or, okay, this is a big thing for me. My name is Kimberly, and it was a big deal to my mom that my name was Kimberly, and that I be called Kimberly, and people would call me Kim, and she would get super mad about it, and I kind of let it go in middle school, high school, so a lot of people from that time period call me Kim, and I don't feel like that's me. I don't identify with that name. And when I moved out here, I started going by Kimberly, and it drives me crazy when people, like if I go to the dentist or the doctor or physical therapy and they're like, Kim? And so I kind of look around and I'm like, well, are you talking to me? Because I know that I filled out the form and it says Kimberly.
So you're making an assumption that I'm going by Kim.
Yes, they're making this assumption.
Yeah.
And it drives me nuts. But then sometimes I don't correct people because I don't want to come off as rude. But it's like, you're literally calling me the wrong name.
Yes.
If you were calling me Steve, I would be like, no, I'm Kimberly.
Fucking Steve.
Who the fuck is Steve?
What kind of name is Stove? Have you seen Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
When she's like all fucked up on the medicine on the airplane and she's like, Stove. What kind of name is Stove? Are you an appliance?
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Anyways, sorry. That's how my brain works. I associate everything with a movie quote or a song lyric. I don't know.
Same, I know. I understand how you got there.
Okay. Thank you.
Another sneaky way is hiding enthusiasm for something that's like considered uncool. So if you're like really into Dungeons and Dragons or Taylor Swift or Britney Spears or
any of those things. Yeah, you shouldn't be scared.
I don't think Taylor Swift is uncool, but
I mean, I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift person. I'm sure I'm gonna get some shit for that, but like I don't get the hype. I think she's a good songwriter.
I think she's an amazing songwriter. I don't think she's an amazing singer.
Same.
But I think she's got some bops.
Yeah, there are a couple that like
Blank Space. I fucking love that song.
That is a good one. I like The Man. The song itself is well written.
Yeah.
But she writes songs for other artists too, and
yeah,
I really
you
like
can tell
those
sometimes
songs as well. So
yeah,
she is a good songwriter. But yeah, I don't really love her voice or her style necessarily.
Yeah, I have had a few phases of like listening to her album. Like I really like Reputation.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna pay $1,500 to go to the Eras tour. Like,
God no.
I would maybe buy like a regular. No, probably not. No. I went to the Eras tour's movie.
Okay.
And I think it was like $9. Feeling weird about being single in your 30s, or feeling weird about not feeling weird. or being ashamed that you got a divorce, or being ashamed that you did something that was right for you that you're not supposed to do. Staying in relationships longer than you should because you're nervous about how it would look to leave, or because we're so conditioned that...
What will our family and friends think?
Yeah. I thought this one was kind of interesting, was not sharing like freelance rates or your promotion or your big wins because it might make other people uncomfortable. And then we don't talk about how much money we make for fear of seeming poor or unsuccessful, and not talking about how much money we make because we don't want to come off as a bragger.
Ooh, yeah. I just got a big raise, and...
Which is awesome. We should be celebrating that.
Yeah, I've told my family, but no one else really knows what I make, and I don't know. It's not like... It's something I'm proud of. And
you should be.
I've never made this amount of money in my life, so...
Good for you. But, like, we've made money into this very weird thing, so we don't talk about how much we make or don't make, or...
I don't care. I'll tell anyone if they ask. I think there's just, like, stigma around it, and I also think that people keep it to themselves maybe because they don't want it to change any sort of social dynamic that you have. Is this going to affect, like, the events that we go to or the things that we do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I had a thought. Oh, shit. Oh, you know who wins when we don't talk about how much money we make? Employers. Because then they're able to keep things secret, or, like, benefits packages and stuff.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Oh, this is one that kills me every time. Not going to the gym because you're afraid of what other people will think
my
of you,
God.
or you think other people are watching you.
I do. I hate being at the gym, and I hate trying to, like... I've gone a few times by myself, and I just hate... I don't know how any of the fucking machines work, and I hate the idea of being the person that's, like, trying to figure it out and someone watching me do it. And so, like, I've historically just done cardio stuff because it's easy and nobody's fucking watching me, and I'm worried that, like, someone's out there like, oh, her form is shit, and or, like, whatever.
And what would it matter, though, if they did?
I don't know.
Yeah, I get this one. It drives me crazy because it's like you're missing out on an opportunity because, like, lifting weights or doing other exercises is really good for you. But because we're so afraid that somebody else is watching. And I mean, yeah, when I'm at the gym, like, I'm on, like, cardio equipment, I'm watching other people. But when I'm lifting weights and stuff, I'm just trying to not fart while I'm...
Same. That's the number one fear, farting in a yoga class.
Yeah.
Was talking the other day about Zumba and how much she likes Zumba, and I was like, oh, that's my goddamn nightmare. And she was like, why? And I was like, I like dancing, but I'm not a great dancer, and learning something like that on the spot, I'm so uncoordinated, that just sounds like my nightmare. And she was like, nobody gives a shit. Are you having a good time? And I was like, no, because I'm worried that people are watching me. She's like, no. She's like, it just takes a couple of times to just get in the groove. But she was right. I was like, I have not gone to one because I'm so scared of somebody watching me fuck up.
Yeah. I don't know that I would go to a Zumba class by myself, but if I'm with a friend, I don't care. I went one time with my mom, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to dance. Like, I'll, like, move in the direction of everyone in class, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to, like, follow him. And I just got really into it. And my mom was kind of like, you know, kind of giving me the side eye, like, what are you doing? And after the class, the guy came up to me and he's like, I really like your style. And I was like,
oh, thanks.
Cool. So yeah.
Was he cute?
No.
Damn.
But it made me feel good about just letting my freak flag fly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think you come off a lot more confident than you actually...
I would never do that if I was by myself. But because I was with... I mean, my mom still has to love me.
Oh, I mean, yes, she does, but sorry.
Squirrel. I meant to tell you. She doesn't.
She doesn't. God damn it, it's gone.
Oh,
Hang on.
No, I'm sorry.
Give me a second. I'm gonna have to, like, go through the train of thought of, like, you said, let my freak flag fly. I have to, like, do the bullet points.
And I was with my mom because she has to love me.
Yep, it's gone.
I'll
come back.
Saying yes to favors. To work, to events, to avoid seeming rude or ungrateful. Even if you don't want to or you're exhausted or whatever. Changing your outfit or not wearing a swimsuit and making it more age appropriate.
Oh, I don't give a shit about age appropriate. But, man.
I'm not as revealing because my thighs have cellulite, or I have scars on my tummy, or I have armpit hair, or...
That's why I have expensive tattoos that cover up the parts that I didn't like.
There you go. Soft launching relationships, or avoid posting your partner entirely to keep things mysterious. Obsessively watching who views your stories, or who likes your posts, or what they might mean.
I can actually confidently say, I do check who likes my posts, but I can confidently say when I post a story, I almost never go through and see who's looked at it. I get the notifications for who's liked it.
I think unless I'm, like, specifically curious about someone...
Yeah, there's no reason. Unless you're posting it because you want a specific person to look at it.
Yeah, or, like, is this person still paying attention? I have 2 more.
Okay.
Not repeating outfits and photos.
Oh, I do not give a shit.
And avoiding things like loud prints.
Oh,
bold lipstick.
Oh.
Or covering up parts of your body that you don't like.
Okay, yeah, that's me. I have done all of this stuff for me. Like, the tattoos are because I wanted to make myself happy with the way my body looked. Oh. No matter what physical shape I happened to be in at the time. So I do wear revealing bathing suits, but that's solely because I like to get to show off the tattoos, because, like, nobody gets to see the big ones otherwise.
Yeah.
But when it comes...
It's art.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. And it was a lot of fucking pain to go through, so fuck, somebody better see it. But the loud prints. So I know you weren't with us at New Year's, but I have these really cute knee-high metallic...
Oh, wow.
Doc Marten boots.
Wow.
Wow. And I wore them, and it's hard for me to, like, find an excuse to wear them. But it's weird. Almost every time I wear one of the things that I'm nervous about wearing, I get a compliment.
Yeah, and then you feel great, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, thanks. It was a lot for me to come out today.
I was so nervous. So, if you feel like I called you out to our one listener, or you, Meredith.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, yeah, I feel
I'm not even going to apologize, because I don't feel bad. I feel like one of the steps to living your best life is noticing things that are holding you back. But I also think you have to understand why. So I did a little bit of research.
Oh, shit.
Into why we care.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah, let me tell you. Listen here, Meredith.
Come on, therapist Kimberly.
Humans are wired to belong. So we're tribal pack animals.
Yeah, it's your best chance for survival.
Yeah. If you were kicked out of the tribe, you're dead. That's it. So we're literally wired. It's a survival thing. So we shouldn't feel as bad about it.
Give yourself some grace.
Yeah. Like, be kind. So our brains then interpret social disapproval as a threat. Even if that social disapproval is not real, it's almost like we are anticipating the social disapproval. By, like, when you're standing in the mirror and you're wearing your cute Doc Marten boots and you're like, somebody's gonna judge me for these boots, but I love them. It's like we're anticipating. So another reason is childhood conditioning. We're literally told when we're kids, be
Children
good.
Are seen, not heard.
Yeah, don't embarrass me, or what will people think? We internalize those things that are said to us, whether they're said in passing. It ends up influencing us, especially if you, like, went to your parents and you were like, I want to learn how to play guitar, and they were like, what will people think? Like, they'll think we're horrible parents. Like, you're gonna
be a rock star and do drugs, and I'm never gonna let you do anything like that.
Yeah, you want to have long hair.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. We're praised for being good, but we're reprimanded for being bossy or being too much, especially for women. And we're also conditioned sometimes to manage other people's reactions and emotions or expectations of us.
You ever over-explain something because you feel like it will help someone's view of the situation? I feel like sometimes I could explain something in very little detail and leave it at that, and everything would be fine. But then I get this worry of, what if they thought I meant this? Or what if they thought I meant this? And it's like, but let me give you a little bit more detail. I feel like I over-explain things because I'm worried that people will misinterpret my message.
Is that an ADHD thing?
Probably.
I think that actually might be.
Damn, I've been trying really hard not to make it the focus of my...
It's not your personality.
Okay.
But I do think that's a...
Well, damn it. There's an explanation for that one, folks.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
That's also the ADHD. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't thought of that thing that I was going to say.
You'll think about it. You'll wake up in the middle of the night and you'll be like, oh, I thought about it.
And then I'll text you and...
Or you'll pick up your phone and then you'll forget again.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Oh. So now, in modern life...
Yes.
Now we have social media, which amplifies all of this. Because now we get to see... Like, we literally have metrics. Likes, follows, reviews. Literally reviews.
Yeah. I see where you're going. Yeah. Yep.
Views, but also retweets. Not retweet, because that's not the right word.
Like sharing something.
Yes. Yeah. Shares. And so we can quantify people's validation, whereas like when we were kids we couldn't do that, but now we can.
Can I add something to that?
Absolutely.
I also think with social media and the internets in general.
The interwebs.
Yes. The World Wide Web. I think that's also given people a platform to voice their opinions, whether good or bad. So that also contributes to the I really care what people think, because there are people out there that are just like, you look fat or you look stupid.
The things that people say in comments, like,
it blows my mind. It would take a lot for me to comment on anything anyways, and the extent of the comments that I make on any social media posts are strictly my friends and family, and are strictly, oh my gosh, congratulations, or wow, you look beautiful in that picture. And that is the extent of how far I go. And I do not comment on anything else. I keep my opinions to myself. And I know that's...
Is that because you're afraid of being judged for your comments?
No. Seriously, I don't think that my comment in thousands of positive or negative comments on something that may or may not be true because it's on social media anyways, right. I don't think it is worth my time.
Yeah, that's valid.
That's it.
That's totally valid. Especially then, if you leave your comment, you just wanted to put that out there because it was the thought that you had, and then people start responding to it and you're like, well, I don't have the energy for this conversation. Like, no.
Nope. And every time I've even thought about it, which is maybe a handful of times, I think to myself, someone else in those thousands of comments has already said the thing that I said.
Yeah.
And it's not worth my time.
Okay. So Meredith.
Yes.
I did some research on some tactics and ways that we can learn to be aware of when we're letting judgment get too far into our lives, like preventing us from doing a podcast that we really want to do.
Okay.
So would you like my tips? I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5.
Yeah, I'd like your tip.
Oh, I'll give you just the tip.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes, I would love your tips.
Okay. So practice noticing.
Like me in the airport?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But like you acknowledged that nobody's probably paying attention to me. I'm letting this imaginary person or people's imaginary judgment. They might look at you and be like, damn, she's hot.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I like her suitcase. Or like she's wearing cute Doc Martens. Like you have no idea what these people are thinking. But you're noticing, and sometimes it's not as easy as just being like, well, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But sometimes once you notice it, you're like, okay, like I noticed, I'm gonna not let that influence me as much. And then also the next tip is recognizing projection. When people judge you, it's usually more about them, not you.
Yeah.
And I often find myself doing this when I'm judging someone. I'm often judging them because like they're doing something that I want to do. Or I say something negative to myself about them because they're doing something that I want to do.
Yeah.
Or they're more successful than me, or they're prettier than me, or they're cooler than me. And so if I say something, like if I left a nasty comment on some video where a girl running around in a bikini, and I'm like, she's trying so hard. It's like, who cares? Let her run around in her bikini and have a great life. Like, why don't you go do that?
Yeah, I feel like I would have those thoughts solely because it's like, oh shit. I want to feel confident enough to run around in that bikini.
Yeah. Oftentimes we're jealous, and so we want to put them down.
Yeah.
And then another tip is asking yourself, who am I trying to impress right now? And would I still want this if no one knew that I had it or did it or...
Oh my God.
What?
That's a great way to like help with impulse control purchases. Do you want this thing because you want people to know you have this thing? Or do you want this thing because it genuinely brings you joy?
Yeah. Or it's going to be totally functional in your life. Like that purse. Do I need another pair of shoes? Do I need... It's like, no. Do these bring me joy? Will I wear them and love them and every time I see them be happy? Or am I getting them because they're expensive and they're the hot thing right now?
Yeah.
Here's another thing. Try micro rebellions.
Oh?
Yeah.
That sounds like just my level of rebellion.
Micro! Actually, I would like to scratch that and call it mildly.
I fucking knew it.
Mildly rebellious rebellions.
We're going to call them mild rebellions.
Mild rebellions. Just wear the thing. Post the post. Say the opinion. And maybe it's not as easy as that, but, build up your tolerance so that you don't care as much about being judged. Build confidence in yourself about not caring.
Next time we go out, I'm wearing something fun.
You're going to wear those Doc Martens to when we go play pickleball next? You should wear a bold skirt and your Doc Martens.
I will.
Okay. If you want to.
I'll wear something bold.
Okay. You get to do whatever you want.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so here's another test. You may have heard of it, but it's like the end of life test.
What?
And it says, will this opinion matter in 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 years? And will I even remember this? I've used that trick for years, and it's super helpful. I don't necessarily use it in this context, but I actually use it in a, is this worth getting mad about?
Oh, like that driver must have to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another tool in my toolbox. But if somebody cuts you off in traffic and you just start getting really mad, sure, I could get into a, road rage incident and go and fight this person.
That actually kills people nowadays. So yeah, let's not do that, y'all.
Quite literally. But is it worth having this silly situation impact me in 5 years?
God, no.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they cut me off in traffic. Okay. Like, maybe they're not from here.
Or maybe they have to poop.
Or maybe they have to poop.
Yeah.
This is my last tip. Is surround yourself...
Yep. That was my fault. I gave you a weird look.
You did. Also, I can't speak. Surround yourself with people who support your weird, your bold, and your evolving. I'm just going to start over.
Fuck!
We're starting from the beginning.
I mean, I'm kidding.
Welcome to another episode of Mildly Thriving.
And I'm sorry.
Okay. So my last tip is to surround yourself with people who support you as your weird, bold, evolving self. They make it easier for you to drown out the noise and stop giving power to people whose opinions are hurting you and don't actually matter. And sometimes aren't even real.
Yeah. Imaginary person from Kimberly's high school.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Who are you?
This is going to be a great podcast. I don't care what anyone thinks.
As long as we're having fun.
I am having fun.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. This could be like the equivalent of... This is the modern day equivalent of like an AM radio show. It's just like, we're just going to bullshit. And if somebody wants to listen, they can.
Could we get on an AM radio?
Maybe. I don't know how that works.
Oh, we'd have to not say fuck.
I'm out.
Shit. Okay.
It would take a lot. I mean, it's so ingrained that I say it to my boss. I say it to my boss's boss.
Meredith.
I say it to my boss's boss's boss. But I work in a field where it's more commonly acceptable. Would I be expected to, like, keep it together when I'm, like, presenting to a bunch of professionals? Of course. But, like, if I'm having a candid conversation with my boss's boss, I can say fuck and he won't even bat an eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid. That's all I've got for you.
Okay.
We'll leave that there. Let's stop being so hard on ourselves. Let's stop being hard on others.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep doing
Let's stop apologizing.
I don't know how. Maybe that's the next thing I talk to my therapist about.
Yeah. You should talk to your therapist about that.
You should stop telling me what to talk to my therapist about.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good job. That was actually a test. I was testing you.
We're setting boundaries, folks.
Yes. We are building those fences.
We're opening the gate. You can walk on the sidewalk, but if you step in my fucking rose garden, I swear to Christ.
That's my herb garden, Susan. So, dear listeners, have you ever stopped doing something or started doing something or not started something because you were afraid of what others would think? You can send us a DM at Mildly Thriving Pod.
P-O-D.
And that's on Instagram, and tell us. Because I cannot be the only person that has made up a stranger from high school.
No, and I can't be the only person that thought that out of the thousands of people at the airport, people were staring at me because I walked in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Like, who fucking cares?
No.
I mean,
exactly.
Airport is great people watching, and I do it. So that's probably why
I
thought
love
that,
people watching. So I want to hear what your most delusional fear of being judged. And I'm sure that the imaginary person from high school is not the most delusional one I've ever had. It's just the one that was most relevant. So
I really wish I could think of whatever I was going to say because it was fucking good. It was a good one.
I know.
It's gone.
I'm sorry.
No, I did it. It's gone.
Okay.
I'm not sorry, though. I'm not sorry about it.
No, you're not.
No,
never. Not sorry about anything ever again.
I would like to give another quick anecdote.
Oh, okay.
Because of how much I say sorry.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of my really good friends that live in Colorado, I've been on numerous vacations with them, and they had rules for when they went on vacation. And they had 3 rules. And
okay.
I remember the first time we went on vacation, I probably said sorry for something, or I was like, that place looks really expensive, or whatever it is that I said. And my friend was like, I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to remember this for every vacation we go on. These are my vacation rules. Money doesn't matter. Oh, damn it. No, why is my brain not working today? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Money doesn't matter.
Okay.
Calories don't count.
Okay.
And no matter what happens, I'm going to have a good time. And those were the 3 vacation rules. And I've been on enough vacations that it took one vacation for my friend to be like, we're creating a 4th vacation rule for Meredith. And it's called, fuck you, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
And that became an official 4th vacation rule. So
that's a valid rule.
Just a reminder, you don't have to apologize for everything. Just to make people like you, or to feel less intrusive or in the way. Because that's what I feel like that's where it comes from for some reason.
You should talk to your therapist.
I should probably. Okay, well, I've had enough divulging for today.
Okay, so I know that we talked about getting validation from strangers and how we shouldn't do that, but if you liked this podcast, you can give it a review or star rating or share it with a friend. This is a reminder that Mildly Thriving is thriving enough. That was really coordinated. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yes!
Nailed it.
Bye!
See you later.